NASA just revealed chilling data on interstellar Comet 3I/ATLAS, and the findings are beyond belief.
NASA telescope confirms 3I Atlas is far larger than expected, stunning the scientific community.
A mysterious comet, 3I/ATLAS, has shaken scientists. From bizarre movements to strange emissions, NASA's new report raises one haunting question. Are we facing something natural or engineered?
Astronomers are continuing to track a newly spotted object, likely a comet, from outside our solar system. The interloper, named 3I Atlas, was first spotted on July 1st.
And here's where it all begins, July 1st, 2025. That's the day astronomers officially logged a new comet, cutting through our skies. At first glance, it looked like just another icy wanderer. But then the digging started. Old telescope data revealed the comet had actually shown up weeks earlier, around June 14th, lurking faintly in pre-discovery images. The delay wasn't unusual, but the trajectory? That's what made my jaws drop. Instead of looping around the sun like every rock we've ever tracked in our solar system, this thing was on a hyperbolic path. Translation: it's not from here. It was screaming through space at nearly 58 kilometers per second. That's so fast, you could circle Earth in under 12 minutes. And here's the kicker. It wasn't some faint, dying ice ball. Atlas blazed bright against the dark, far larger than many of the comets we're used to spotting. This was the third confirmed interstellar visitor in under 10 years. Statistically, that's insane. For decades, we never saw one. And now, suddenly, they're popping up like clockwork. So what's going on here? Is this random chance or a pattern we just can't ignore?
We've got some fresh images of 3I Atlas, a third ever interstellar object observed from Earth, currently racing through our solar system now. Astronomers have...
And here's where it gets downright bizarre. Atlas isn't just flying through space. It's flying our way in a suspiciously perfect lane. Its path runs almost dead-on with Earth's orbital plane, the ecliptic. The odds of that happening by chance? About 1 in 500. That's already eyebrow-raising, but it doesn't stop there. Check out the choreography. On October 3rd, 2025, it brushes past Mars, just 28.96 million kilometers away. Barely 4 weeks later, it makes another close pass, this time near Venus, at about 97.15 million kilometers. And then, as if lining up for a finale, it swings by Jupiter in March 2026, within 53.7 million kilometers. 3 planets, back to back. Each one is a significant gravitational checkpoint. Astronomers ran Monte Carlo simulations, millions of randomized scenarios, and the chance of this exact sequence unfolding naturally, roughly 1 in a million. So, what are the odds that an interstellar rock just happens to thread the needle between 3 massive planets in a matter of months? Some scientists whisper the obvious but uncomfortable thought. This looks less like random drifting and more like deliberate navigation.
Oh, nice.
Yes, look at that bad boy.
This is a raw image, so this is not even this is just directly from the telescope right now.
And just when you think this thing couldn't get stranger, the James Webb Space Telescope steps in. Its instruments locked onto Atlas and found something completely out of line with normal comet chemistry. Instead of water vapor leading the charge, carbon dioxide was off the charts. About 8 times stronger than H2O. That alone makes it a chemical outlier. But it's not just what it's made of, it's how it's behaving. Instead of a steady outgassing, Atlas releases jets in pulses. Every 16.8 hours, like clockwork, bursts erupt in sync with its rotation. Imagine a lighthouse beam flashing across space, except it's gas and dust being fired in intervals. Those dust particles? Ultrafine, smaller than a micron, so small they scatter light differently than typical comet tails. And the metallic signature is strange too. Nickel shows up strong, while iron is barely there. Normal comets don't carry this kind of uneven balance. Put it all together, and Atlas doesn't look like a frozen relic wandering from star to star. It looks engineered, like someone built it with a recipe that doesn't belong in our backyard.
NASA confirms 3I Atlas has shifted course. Avi Loeb hints at something engineered.
We obtained the best image of it. It looked as if there is a glow ahead of the object towards the sun, instead of the typical tail that we see behind comets away from the sun.
Now here's the part that blew astronomers away: the tail. Most comets shed material in chaotic clouds, leaving behind a diffuse, messy plume. Not Atlas. Its tail looks narrow, focused, and almost like exhaust from a controlled nozzle. When scientists tracked it frame by frame, the pulses lined up perfectly with its 16.8-hour rotation. Instead of random spurts, every spin produced a jet-like burst, firing in a direction that seemed intentional. Think of thruster puffs on a spacecraft, short, regulated, and consistent. That's the vibe Atlas is giving off. If this were just ice turning into vapor, you'd expect uneven, sloppy plumes scattering dust in every direction. But Atlas looks like it's being regulated, like there's a system inside keeping the bursts steady. Some researchers even floated a chilling possibility. What if this isn't just a comet at all, but the husk of an ancient probe? Maybe something long dormant, coasting through interstellar space, firing its last programmed breaths. Natural or not, the signature is unlike anything we've cataloged before.
There may be a possibility that there's intelligent life moving this object our way. I remember...
And just when scientists thought they'd seen enough, NASA decided to stress test the mystery with something no comet had ever faced before: hybrid quantum AI simulations. They threw Atlas into a digital blender, millions of parallel runs, powered by both traditional GPUs and next-gen quantum processors. The idea was simple: model every possible version of Atlas, from frozen rock to rogue comets to engineered objects. What came back was nothing short of chilling. Less than 5% of the scenarios supported the idea that Atlas was purely natural. The overwhelming majority clustered around models that looked a lot more artificial: derelict spacecraft, self-regulating probes, or some kind of artifact designed to modulate its own motion. NASA's official wording was cautious, carefully hedged in technical terms. They didn't dare say alien probe. Instead, the phrasing was all about low probability natural dynamics and alternative modulation scenarios. But between the lines, the implication was heavy. Atlas isn't acting like any comet we've ever known. And think about that: an interstellar visitor that looks more like a malfunctioning craft than a ball of ice. Suddenly, the 1,000,000-to-1 orbital odds and the pulsing exhaust start fitting into a bigger, stranger picture. The question no one wants to say out loud: is Atlas actually flying itself? To really grasp how bizarre Atlas is, you've got to look back at the other interstellar guests we've met. First came Oumuamua in 2017, a pancake-shaped object that moved in ways gravity alone couldn't explain. It sped up slightly as it left the solar system, like something was giving it an invisible push. Some scientists even floated the idea that it might have been a solar sail, though the official line stayed cautious. Then, in 2019, 2I/Borisov showed up. That one was easier to digest. It looked and behaved like a normal comet, just one that happened to come from deep space. It was strange, but not terrifying, and now we've got 3I/Atlas. The odd thing? It's like a mashup of the two. It has the bizarre propulsion signatures of Oumuamua mixed with the comet-like emissions of Borisov, but amplified, exaggerated, and flat-out weird. One anomaly could be chance. Two are curious. But three? Scientists are saying what many are already thinking: this can't be a coincidence anymore. Here's the part that should make us all uneasy. Atlas was officially spotted only 17 days after it crossed closest to Earth's orbital plane. In cosmic terms, that's basically last minute. This isn't the first time we've been caught off guard. Remember the Chelyabinsk meteor in 2013? That rock came out of nowhere, exploded over Russia, and injured more than 1,000 people. No one saw it coming because it approached from the blind spot near the sun. Now we're talking about an interstellar object with strange chemistry and suspicious behavior that slipped through the cracks until it was practically on top of us. Atlas is forcing governments and space agencies to ask the uncomfortable question: are we even ready for a true cosmic threat? Our early warning systems caught this late. So, what happens when the next visitor isn't just passing through, but actually aimed at us? The debate over planetary defense has never felt more urgent. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room. What if Atlas isn't just a rock? Some theories paint it as a probe, something designed to cross the stars, gathering data as it drifts from one system to the next. Others see it as a derelict relic, a machine that once had purpose, but now just fires off automated puffs like a ghost ship echoing old commands. And then there's the spookiest option. It could still be functioning, a scout observing us without our knowledge. Those pulsed emissions, timed so neatly with its rotation, could mean controlled braking, or even some form of communication. It's subtle but not random. And here's the philosophical gut punch. If this really is engineered, then it means we've already been noticed. We're not broadcasting into the void anymore. We're being watched. It echoes the old SETI debates, the Fermi paradox, and the question that's haunted us for decades. If life is out there, why haven't we seen it? Maybe we just did. Behind the curtain, agencies aren't shrugging this off. NASA, the European Space Agency, and even military branches are all quietly poring over the data, running their own risk assessments. The strange orbital dance, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter in quick succession, has fueled speculation that these aren't random flybys, but a deliberate survey of inner planets. Imagine something mapping, taking inventory, and passing through like a scanner. Publicly, the tone stays cautious. A comet with unusual properties. Privately, some officials admit the word reconnaissance has been floated more than once. And that's the heart of the debate. Do we accept the natural explanation or face the far more alarming alternative? If Atlas is a machine, then this isn't just astronomy anymore. It's first contact, hiding in plain sight. 3I/Atlas forces us to confront an unsettling possibility. Maybe interstellar visitors aren't random wanderers, but messengers. NASA's cautious report leaves one haunting question. If it's not just a comet, then who sent it, and what comes next? So, what's your take? Drop it in the comments, smash like, and subscribe. I've got more coming your way.